Cotton as one of the farming activity in the far north region part of Cameroon is common, especially in the Demare Plain, though it grows poorly in the swampy Logon Valley. Cotton is the most lucrative cash crop in the far north region of Cameroon, as both textile industries and oil industries all depend on cotton. Société du Développement du Coton, shortly known as Coton, where the name of the company Coton was derived from, is the main government body working to improve cotton yield in the region. Right now, we are in a cotton processing company in one of the beautiful towns in the far north region of Cameroon called Kaile. Kaile is the divisional headquarters of Mayokani. Far North region is also known as Extreme North region from French language. Région de l'Extrême Nord is the northernmost constituent region of the Republic of Cameroon. It borders the North region, to the south Chad, to the east Nigeria, to the west. The capital of Far North region is Maroua. The Booro Fulanis and the Showa Arabs both live principally as cattle raisers. Booro heads roam much of the far north and often win up far south for sale in Yaoundé or Douala. Other ethnic groups are today becoming more involved in cattle raising. Horses and donkeys are common in this region. Although these are usually employed as beasts of burden, farmers also raise sheep and goats. Animal husbandry is less prevalent in the far north than in the north and Adamawa region. However, as arid conditions make watching large animals difficult and large population centers make fields scarce, Maroua is emerged as an important center for animal raisers, with both a cattle market and a veterinary center. For the administration and social condition, the far north region is very much divided into Muslims and non-Muslims. Maroua has a large artisanal which sells handicrafts such as pottery, beads, Coton jeans, operates in Guide, Mora, Mokolo, Maroua, Yagua, and Kaile. Coton also operates cotton seeds oil mills in Kaile and Maroua. This region is Cameroon's fourth most densely populated, with 1,855,695 people, an average of 54 inhabitants per kilometer squared. I visited the Coton company in Kaile, and one of the Coton staff was assigned to take me around the company, explaining some of the details as far as cotton processing is concerned. This took place on Friday, the 11th of June, 2021. So guys, this cotton you're seeing right here on the ground is still raw, that is unprocessed cotton in its primary stage. As explained by the company staff, he said, once the cotton is brought directly from the cotton plantation, mixed with sand and other dirt particles, this cotton needs to pass through several processes before being considered consumable by its users. At this stage, this cotton will be transferred into the processing machine by the company workers for the removal of sand and dirt particles, then finally separating the grains from pure cotton. So come with me guys as we continue to experience and discover new things, new processes as far as cotton process is concerned. At this stage, we have the connected pipes, and these workers are in charge of transferring the cotton into different machines and directing it to their respective passages. These processing pipes are being connected from the outside right into the company, passing through the ceiling. If you look keenly from the ground, you're going to notice a mixture of dirt particles and cotton resulting from the pipes as a byproduct. So guys, let's get right into the company itself. The company staff continued by saying, those pipes that were seen out there are being connected into the company through the ceiling in order to be connected with other machines which are rooted deeply on the ground in order to avoid collapse. At this level, the machine separates the pure cotton from its grains, which serves as the second stage of the process. The seeds, which are being separated from the pure cotton, are not thrown away, but are stored for the manufacture of oils such as diamond and other uses. So guys, I will stop talking for a while. Let's quietly observe how the machine works. This is the example of how the seed of cotton looks like. And the pure cotton you're seeing on the machine is left without the seeds, which is going to pass through the last step for packaging. Stay tuned and observe as we move through the last stage of cotton production process. From where we ended, we saw the connected pipes that transfer the pure cotton into the last machine. This is the example of the pure cotton, as you can see guys, whitish in color as a sign of purity. At this stage, the workers have to be patient. They have to wait until the machine is being filled with the pure cotton that was transferred through the pipes. As the bell signals indicating the machine is full, ready for packaging, it is immediately weighed by the balance or by the scale balance to know the number of kilograms or number of tons produced before transportation. Let's continue observing guys as we approach the final stage. Here we have the machine used in compacting the cotton, the pure cotton produced before packaging. There is a specific worker assigned, of course, to control the machine to ensure its efficiency. Out here, we have the cotton residue, which will later be sold to companies or individuals who will later use the cotton residues to manufacture useful household materials such as rugs and others. These green bags we are seeing here contain already packaged pure cotton, which are numbered one after another with the production dates on them and the number of kilos or number of tons weighed by the balance. If you're a Cameroonian or from any part of the world and you have never visited any cotton production company, or you have never experienced how cotton is being manufactured, then this is an opportunity for you. It means this video is for you. So make sure you follow up keenly, because I know you're going to gain something by watching this video. As for me, I've already gained a lot. I have learned a lot of things that I never knew before coming to this company. The pure cotton you're seeing one of the workers carrying is the overflow quantity after being weighed. It's being set aside for the next routine. So guys, I am done and it's time to go home. I was being offered a quantity of cotton seeds and some pure cotton to take back home by the company. This is what we call generosity, guys. I'm so excited. My visit to this company was a blessing, as a lot of good things have happened to me this day. From here, guys, I'm taking you guys straight to a beautiful touristic area called Lake Boboyo, situated in a small village called Boboyo, where the name Lake Boboyo is derived from. But before we get there, the far north region part of Cameroon equally have some human activities, such as burning of fuels, chopping down of trees, and overgrazing of cattle, have exhibited the problem of desertification in the far north. In response to the Cameroon government, with aid from various non-governmental organizations, has begun Operation Green Sahel. The project aims to reverse the effect of desertification by reintroducing trees to the region. The climate in the far north region is hot and dry, beginning at 10 degrees north. The climate is tropical and Sahelian, and the rainfall is relatively small, 400 meters to 900 meters per year, with rain falling a bit frequently in the Mandara region. Right now, I'm on my way to this beautiful touristic area and I'm so excited, guys. I can't wait to get there. Most relief of the far north lies at relatively low elevation. This lower lying portion makes up part of the Chad Plain and slopes gently from about 500 meters in the southwest to 200 meters at the Logon River, with an average elevation of 280 meters. The Mandara Mountain at the southwestern border with Nigeria from the highest point lying between 500 and 1000 meters, with an average of about 90 meters. Mount Turu is the highest point at 1442 meters. These mountains likely arose as a result of the same tectonic activity that gave rise to the Benue Depression in the North region. The area was once volcanically active, as a number of free-standing necks of trachyte and rhyolite of extinct volcanoes attest. So friends, we have arrived the most beautiful touristic area, Lake Boboyo. Wow, I like this environment. It's a pleasant place to be. What do you think, guys? Leave a comment in the comment section. This place is so peaceful, no noise. Come with me, guys. Let's stroll around, observe the mountain, the rocks, and the lake itself, which has the shape of African map. Yes, guys, it has the shape and the form of African map. Even though by filming, this shape cannot easily come out well for you to see it. Now let's talk about the geography of this area. When I talk about the geography, I'm referring to the land. The sedimentary rocks such as alluvium, clay, limestone, and sandstone form the greatest share of the far north geology. These deposits follow the region's rivers such as Logon and Mayo Sanaga as they empty into Lake Chad. A band of granite separates the sedimentary area from a zone of metamorphic rocks to the southeast. This region is also home to a number of lakes. The most prominent is Lake Chad, which was formed by a tectonic depression that has since been filled in by rivers. In this video, we are talking about another lake found in a village near Kaile called Boboyo, in which the name of the lake is derived from it, Lake Boboyo, which is surrounded by Mount Chile, with rocks such as granite and sedimentary rocks. A number of rivers crisscross the territory, many of them rising in the Mandara Mountains. The Mayo-Kebi, Mayo-Luti, and their tributaries form part of the Niger River Basin. The far north region is home to many of Cameroon's most popular touristic destinations. Waza Park is the preeminent wildlife park in Cameroon, and it is well managed by knowledgeable guides and rentable rooms in the premises. I might not be able to say everything in detail that is happening around this lake, but I'm going to explain the most important things happening in this area. Especially in this lake, there are crocodiles. Now that there is sunset, it's a little bit difficult for crocodiles to come out since there is sunset. Maybe if I arrive here earlier in the morning, would have seen some of the crocodiles swimming on the water. Also, the distance from where I'm standing to that of the lake is very far to be able to see if there are crocodiles in the lake or not. Right now, I'll be taking you guys to the water tank or the water castle, also called Chateau d'eau in French language. So I'm going to stop talking for a while until we get there.